So we might have to make this a series because I liked it so much last time. But I went back to Duck Donuts. I got 6 more donuts, got their holiday lineup, and then one that a lot of people said was hitting. So I'm going to see what this one is hitting on. Man, I'm not going to lie. I've only had Duck Donuts a couple of times in my life, but the last time was the first time I ate it like fresh in the parking lot, right? And I just thought it was so good. I'm like, bro, I think I'm just going to try a whole bunch of flavors. So, but the first one I want to try is this one right here. This is a bacon, egg, and cheese on a donut. Now, supposedly this is really good. I like ketchup on my egg sandwiches, but that's not really going to make a difference, right? Nice little fresh donut on this too. I was going to get sausage, but the woman behind the counter was like, the sausage comes in and it takes mad long to cook. She's like, if you don't mind waiting. I said, does the bacon take long? She said, no. I said, I'll take the bacon. So let's see. I love the donut. I love the bacon. The egg for me is like that, like funny, like processed patty that they give you. So I'm not the biggest fan of that, but I think I said this last time. You could serve this donut on a car bumper and I'd probably still eat it. Exaggeration. If they fixed that egg, it would be like a 9, but without it, comparing it to like other chains, 7. You know what I mean? I don't mind the funny egg. It just takes away from it. But that donut just, it doesn't even matter at this point, bro. The bacon was also crispy on here, which is a major plus. And now we are on, I wish I could smell this, bro. We're on to the holiday half dozen. I'm going to have to go through these as I go because I can't remember what the hell half of these said. First one is this chocolate caramel cookie, chocolate icing, white chocolate crumbles, and a salted caramel drizzle. There is caramel in here. You can't see it, but I can see where the drizzling was. These were so warm in the box that maybe they started to sweat. Again, I'm in a parking lot, though. It doesn't even matter what you serve as long as it's like a fresh donut. It really doesn't. As you can probably tell by the look of this, the thing that's missing is the caramel, but the chocolate and the little white chocolate crumbles just makes it taste like a really good fresh chocolate donut. Still good, but they got to figure out a way to make this caramel a little more economical because it's missing. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10 still. I don't think that unless the flavor tastes like ass, I don't think I'm going to have one that I'm going to rate lower than like an 8. Unless I just don't like the way it tastes. And I still do. Just needs more caramel. Did get another shake this time, which I forgot about because I was so excited to try the donuts. But this is a birthday cake shake. It does what it's supposed to do. It tastes like birthday cake. Their shake is like a 5 on the thickness scale that I give shakes. Right in the middle. You know, still drinkable. Low sprinkles in here. Not bad. 7.5 out of 10. You wouldn't rate anything lower than an 8. I'm talking about the donuts. So I know people be trying to, aha! The donuts. Next up is this frosted gingerbread. It's gingerbread icing with vanilla buttercream. I feel like I say this every single time I have something with buttercream, but it immediately makes me think of Jeremy Piven in Rush Hour. You don't know what I'm talking about? You're probably too young, but there was a scene. Just go watch. Just type in Jeremy Piven Rush Hour after this video. Let's go. Damn. Oh my goodness. The only way they can make that donut better is if they filled it with the same stuff. Other than that, that's a 9.5. That's the gingerbread spot on. And then the frosted part just gives it the same taste that you would get if you got a frosted gingerbread, man. Just think like that. Absolute heat. I don't even want to waste no time on that. That's a must get in the holiday lineup, 100%. Next, ooh, let me just grab this one. You can even see that chocolate chips are starting to melt, which is a beautiful thing. Peanut butter blossom is peanut butter icing with mini chocolate chips. This is, unless the peanut butter tastes like lighter fluid. Nine five. Now it tastes like a damn Reese's. Why is it not a 10? I don't know why, but I feel like if they filled these freaking donuts, I would spontaneously combust. And I'm saving room in case they ever do. A filled donut would go, that's damn good. The chocolate chips are melting. The peanut butter is nice and melty too. Make sure you get a drink because the peanut butter is stuck in the roof of my mouth. I'm gonna try that again because it really was stuck there. The peanut butter is stuck to the roof of my mouth. I don't even care. Man, man, I love some duck donuts, bro. This place crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Next up is chocolate Christmas cookies, chocolate icing, and holiday sprinkles. This is a finger roll. This, I'm going to just automatically, I'm going to tell you it's an 8. Like, it's going to taste like a chocolate donut with sprinkles. Who cares? As long as you get whatever the hell you getting on this thing and the donut is fresh, I'm in the parking lot, it's warm, it don't even matter. I knew before I got in there. Man, that's good. It's just a chocolate donut, but it makes all the difference that these are fresh like this. I already gave you the score before I ate it. It stands. Bro. I thought about getting a dozen, and I was like, nah, because it's just too, but I would eat all these donuts sitting here right here. This one is vanilla Christmas cookie. The exact same thing I just said last time. Just substitute the vanilla for the chocolate. Maybe the vanilla tastes better, but I'm going to say 8. We'll see. Honestly, that vanilla kind of tastes like a Krispy Kreme, the glaze, which is what I love about Krispy Kreme. So I'm going 8.5. It's a nice base. But again, I'm just going to show y'all again for the, hopefully this don't, just look at the, like, you see what I'm saying? That's a donut, bro. And it's still warm. I'm going to just scoop some of this peanut butter. Yeah. The most dangerous types of donuts you can get. Because not even this, but they also, like, they're easier to eat. Because they're so warm and it kind of just, like, they're just easy as hell to eat too. Which makes it bad, but I'm going to go 8.5, man. That's, yeah. I just want to grab it. I'm not gonna. And finally, this is a berry Christmas cookie. Strawberry icing, white chocolate crumbles, and a raspberry drizzle. Excuse me. Strawberry icing, white chocolate crumbles, and a raspberry drizzle. It's like a palette swap version of the first one that I had. They're like raspberry, lemon, all their stuff has like a sherbet Trix yogurty kind of taste to it. It works pretty good with this one. I like the chocolate one a little bit better. But it works pretty good with this one. This almost tastes like a Pop-Tart donut. They're going to have to make a topping that really sucks for me to find a donut here that I don't like. Like, there's some better than others, but they're all good. This one, stop eating, bro. I'm going to give that a 9, bro. That's good. These donuts are, like, stupid good. And if you're near a Duck Donuts, I just suggest trying one. I know there's some of you like, oh, you should. Then go to your favorite place, bro. I can only tell you what I tell you. Okay, I am the chain guy. I did not ask for that title. I was given that title. For whatever reason, I seem to be the internet source when it comes to food videos for chain stuff. You know, I'm getting into something that probably doesn't have anything to do with this, but I just want to, like, tell y'all because I don't think people believe me. Okay, so I'm going to give you a story from when I went to Columbus. I knew getting off that plane that I had to go to certain chain restaurants because when I say the streets, I mean my audience. I just say the streets, but the streets needed that video. So I'm going to wipe my hands off, but I'm telling y'all this. I was so excited to go to this cheesesteak place. It's on my channel already, right? It's called Wario's Beef and Pork. So I went to Wario's and I was like, man, this cheesesteak is so good, bro. Like, I didn't think they would have cheesesteak like that good outside of like South Jersey and Philly. Philly gets mad at me, but I think there's better cheesesteaks in South Jersey than there is in Philly. But that's a whole other video in into itself. But anyway, I go to Wario's. I'm like, man, that was so good. I would go to places like this all the time. So I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna give y'all what it is. Okay. Just to tell y'all what the difference is. I'm looking at my analytics for the first 20 hours, so not even one day, of my videos. Okay? My Wario's video in the first 20 hours and 43 minutes had 30.6K views. In other words, 30,600 views. Okay? Which is great. I'm not complaining. I still like doing places like that, but I'm just giving you, as a creator, you're going to want to do what the audience wants to see, not just what you want to see, because that would be stupid. My Raising Cane's video, which is a chain, I knew getting off that plane, I had to go to Raising Cane's. In the first 20 hours and 43 minutes, it had 66,400 views. That's double the amount of views. Do I do this only for views? No. But again, as a creator, one of the best things that I will tell any aspiring creator, within reason, now I'm not talking about making an ass of yourself or doing crazy stuff, but within reason, listen to your audience. You can't listen to the individual. You have to, the numbers will never guide you wrong. So I went all the way to Ohio, went to that place. In the first 20 hours, like I said, 30.6 thousand views, which again, it's within my range. I'm more than okay with that. On the top of my 10 videos, because it shows you your last 10, Maggiano's is in second place with 46,000 views. Burger King is in third place with 45,000 views. Sheetz is in fourth place with a gas station is in fourth place with 41,000 views. Again, cheesesteak, almost 30,000 views. So there's 10,000 less views, but at the top of my range, it all chains. So that's why I go to more chains than most. I explain this so many times to people, but I know there's like the individual that's like, well, you shouldn't care about, or I want to see. That's not what it is for me. So I try to keep a balance, but at the end of the day, when something's new, I'm going to go. And when I go, like when I travel again, like if you think I'm not going to Zaxby's, Jack in the Box, Bojangles, when it's like really serving bone-in chicken, Church's chicken, I have to. And I'm almost excited to do it because I've never had them either. But I'm just giving y'all the reasons on why I go to Duck Donuts, on why I go to Crumble, on why, because the numbers will always guide you the wrong way. The right way, I should say. So if you're an aspiring creator, my biggest advice to you, like I said, don't do things solely for views. So if people, like if you don't want to do it and they're like, you know, go to this place and pour chocolate milk on your face, like don't do that. I'm saying within the range or the means of your video. And the same thing goes across the board on my YouTube shorts, on my TikTok, on my Instagram. The chains, I know why they do, because nationally, people don't have access to places in Ohio or New Jersey. So I understand that aspect. I still want to try certain places, I'm going to do it, but my lifeblood of my channel from the beginning of my channel has always been like that. Even when I first started with Burger King, Papa John's, Wingstop, and that's just what it is. So some people are like, oh, you need to go to more. I managed to build my audience doing what I've done, so I can't just like pivot and change and do whatever I want. Like at the end of the day, I still have to feed the streets. You feel me? So I just wanted to give y'all an indicator on what it is. Again, chain restaurants double in views, and that's just within the first 24 hours. So people who are wondering why or why don't you do, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. It ain't no anger about that. I'm very blessed to have the whatever it is, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just excited to go to Raising Cane's and Culver's as I was to Wario's. You know, there are some creators that do a lot more mom and pop places, and that's what gets them their audience. But that's not mine. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely not a complaint, but I'm just giving y'all the real. I can show y'all the numbers never lie. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Duck Donuts is delicious. There's no outro on this channel.